Hey, so this video, I was apparently very excited and uncultured swine. So two things. You'll see little pictures pop up randomly throughout the screen. I was wearing a shirt that was like the clingy dry fit material, and it kept writing up as I was speaking, so I would look at the video and realize my entire stomach was hanging out, which is mortifying. So please forgive those. And so the name of the bag, which I'm not going to spoil like I did before I refilmed this, I kept saying it wrong. I'm not uncultured swine, I promise. I know the name of the bag. I don't understand. I had helped a friend move that day. I was tired. Let's blame that. Thanks. Hello, and welcome back to David's Closet. I first want to apologize for my appearance, my attire, and everything. One of my best friends just bought her very first home all by herself, and I went over tonight to help her paint. She does the big move on Saturday, and she wants to have most of the painting done before she moves, which is really smart. So I went over there and helped her tonight because I'm going to help a little bit this weekend, but I have a few things to do, so I won't spend as much time as I want to. So I lent my services tonight, and this absolutely preposterous box came in the mail today, and we're going to talk about it. But before we do, bag of the week. I just switched into this today. My Speedy 30 bandolier, and yes, it still has the creases from when I purchased it new, because I don't carry it very much. But I haven't carried this bad boy in a while, and I was carrying my Terran MM, but it's raining outside. And the reason I was carrying my Terran is because in my last video you saw my Sarah wallet. I am carrying her today. So, I contemplated buying this in a bin, but I ultimately chose Monogram. I think it's great to mix them, and I don't care what anyone says. So, I will say I'm trying to be careful with this because I don't want to bend the flap. So when I put this in here, I'm very careful on how I slip it in my organizer, so it doesn't bend that flap. But anyway, that is the current bag of the week. So I'm going to cut this open down here on the floor. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to also tell you a little bit about it. This item is an item I was going to purchase in Las Vegas, and I didn't, and I'll go over the reason why here in a few. And I ordered it online a few days after we got back, and it was supposed to arrive today, which it did, but I was hoping it would arrive a lot earlier than it did, and I had to leave to go help my friend after work. I was hoping to have time between my workday ending and going to see her to do this unboxing, but it didn't come until about 30 minutes after I left my house. Luckily, by that time, my husband was home to sign for it. Otherwise, I would have been a very, very sad person. There's just a lot of extra space here. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna hide all the goodies here. There's a lot of this fluff paper. Do you see that? You see that? So just an empty box now. All the fluff. Okay. So you saw her. I can't hide it. Gucci. Oh my god, my first Gucci. I'm so excited. Okay, please forgive my excitement. This is my first Gucci item ever. Okay, so when you order online, you get a Gucci tote. And I don't know how they determine the size, but this thing is massive. I mean, this thing could fit this box, and maybe that's the point. Don't really know. But either way, I'm excited. So it's just a big canvas tote with straps, and it says Gucci 100. So I'll have to do some research to see why they gave me that. I think it was listed online that it would come with one, and I've seen some other Gucci unboxings, but I've never seen one this big. Then I get these 2 envelopes with the word Gucci on the back. One of them is the card, and I bought this for myself, but I put a little thing that said, "You're worth it, ... I like to put little things to myself, all that fun stuff, so that's very cool. And then I think this one is maybe my thank you for shopping with Gucci. Each item has been skillfully made using the highest quality materials and artisans, etc. All of the fun information about Gucci here. Love that. And here's the box again. I'm just gonna take a few more photos because I'm obsessed. Here she is. I'm gonna try to maybe save the bow. Okay. The box did have a little bit of damage, I just noticed, which makes me a little sad, but I'm not gonna, you know, cry over a little ding on the box. Not a big deal. Okay, oh, Gucci does it good. I love Gucci. Okay, so it's wrapped in paper that says Gucci. And it says trunk shop, traveling articles, fine artisans, all the things. What I do is lift it out to try to preserve that because, again, that's pretty cool. Here's the item. With a tissue pillow, and then the box is empty. It's very similar to a Louis Vuitton box. You know, we've all seen these, right? Nothing super crazy there. Now we have the bag, and here's the dust bag. It says Gucci. It's just a canvas bag with black string, and you guys are not ready for this. Okay, I'm gonna try to not spill the beans here. I'm trying very carefully here to not show you what is in here. Okay. Are you ready for this? Oh! Oh my god. Okay. So this is the Gucci Ophidia medium tote with the Supreme GG print, and this actually is navy blue with a red stripe. So navy blue leather trim. Instead of the green and red, it's the navy blue and red, and then the navy blue GGs. Is she not absolutely gorgeous? Okay, I'm just giving her some inspection here. Never purchased from Gucci, so girl, I cannot. Okay, real quickly here. Yes, that's just all the info about it. Okay. So Gucci bags do come with tags on them. Cool. It also has, and this is what also sold me, guys. Excuse my belly. Silver hardware, like an antique silver. So I was just obsessed because everything has gold. I like gold, but I'm a silver person. It has a magnetic closure here that you can kind of see. And then inside it comes stuffed really well. So I'm just going to try to take everything out here. Okay. So the inside, it's canvas lined, and it's not the reverse side of the canvas, it's actually a liner. I think it could probably be pulled out. And then there's a zipper pocket, and then a slip pocket that's leather. And then on this side, that little tag in there says Gucci. And then inside the zipper pocket, it's just the same canvas material, and it has additional information. So there's all the Gucci booklets, and then here's another Gucci tag, which we are going to take a peek at and see what's all up in here. And then we are going to go over, I think this is just like care information and all the legal stuff. So we'll put that back in there for now. I'm going to give her another spin. I'm going to tell you everything. I'm going to tell you all of the things, guys. So first off, here's the Autumn Beckman spin. Guys, I'm obsessed. So this bag does have handles that are big enough where technically I can hold it over my shoulder. I probably wouldn't do that very often. I wouldn't want to stretch it out or squash it. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some tea now. But first I'm going to stuff it back up, or while I'm telling you the tea. So in my previous video, I unboxed my Louis Vuitton Sarah wallet, and I told you we were in Las Vegas, and the first night we were there, we went into Louis Vuitton, and they actually had the Sarah wallet in stock, and I actually had a very nice sales associate who wasn't mean to me, like the one in Naples. You know, the fact that they actually had the wallet in stock and the color I wanted, including the interior color. I was like, you know, I'll buy her. Well, of course, I told myself, since you bought that, you're not allowed to buy anything else. Well, a couple days later, we went to the Caesars forum shops, and we went into Gucci. Because I typically am not a big Gucci fan. There's not a lot of Gucci items out there that I see that I just have to have. There's a few bags that I like, but for the price, I'm like, no, you know, I've never really considered buying one. The only bag, though, that occasionally will pop onto my wish list is the Ophidia medium tote. Because to me, it's very similar to the Neverfull, but I think it's prettier, and it's a better price. But the regular brown color, it never spoke to me. It's pretty, and I'm sure someday I'll have something in the regular brown, but it never spoke to me enough to buy it. There have been several times, you know, I've had my finger on the buy now button on Gucci's website, because most of the time you can actually get their stuff on the website, but something always just told me, you know, this color's nice, but this isn't my favorite, you know, hold out. Well, then I saw the denim, and I'll throw a picture of it up here somewhere. And I almost ordered that, but then I watched some YouTube videos, and people said because it's an uncoated denim, it's a little bit more slouchy and floppy, not as structured as the coated canvas that I got. And it's not coated, so it can stain. So I got nervous, and I was like, you know what? I will just not buy that. So I kind of had given up on the Gucci dream, to be 100% honest with you. I'm like, you know, if I find something someday, I'll buy it. If not, I won't. So we were walking through Caesars, and I walked into the Gucci store because it was right next to Louis Vuitton, and I told my husband, and I said, you know, let's just walk in there. You know, I don't really have anything Gucci on my wish list, but let's go see what they have. And I also wanted to see the new giant monogram, which I am not a fan of personally, but I saw it on YouTube or Instagram or something, so I wanted to go in and see it. I walked in, I looked at some of those pieces. In person, I was not a fan. And I turned the corner, and they had the regular, you know, GG Supreme print stuff in the brown color. They had a section of it. And I know they had done a color with like the red GGs. I could see that. And then in the background, I saw what looked like a black one. And I'm like, I've never seen that in black before. And as I got closer, I realized this is not black. This is navy blue. And I died. I'm telling you, I ran across the store, and I don't run, okay? So I, of course, immediately grab it, start looking at it, and I'm like, you know, I love this, and, you know, sales associate comes up, and their sales associates, I went to 2 different grocery stores there, the nicest sales associates compared to Louis Vuitton, I will say. She came up, and she asked me, do you have any questions? And I'm like, no. I was like, I've considered buying the Ophidia tote, but I'm like, I just haven't been sold on the color, but I was like, navy blue is one of my favorite colors, and I said, this is just absolutely gorgeous. And, you know, she told me the price, you know, and I asked her, like, is this new? And she's like, yeah. She's like, it just came out a couple of days ago, and she was like, it's a color combination that was done in the 70s, so they're kind of bringing it back out of the vault. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, I love stuff like that. I love the heritage stuff. And I asked her, and I'm like, do you have a lot of these in stock? Or is this something that if I want it, I need to buy it like now? And she was like, no. She's like, we have plenty of them. No rush. And I had a very similar interaction at both of the stores. I went to look at it. So I was going to buy it there. I had told myself, okay, I was like, we're going to go walk around the mall, make a lap, and then I'll probably come back and pick it up. But then I remembered I had seen a few YouTube videos of people unboxing, and I'm like, this box is big. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to fit this in my carry-on. I said, how am I going to get this thing home? And then it dawned on me, I think if I buy this online, I can probably save the tax. Now, I'm not a tax, person, so I don't know how taxes work. I don't know how retail taxes work. But sometimes it's like a store doesn't have like a location in your state and you order online, they don't have to charge sales tax, I think. Some stores do. Louis Vuitton does. There's no Louis Vuitton in my state. There may be another LVMH subsidy somewhere, but they charge tax. My understanding is companies can, and they can submit it to the state if they want to, but they don't have to. So, I was like, okay, I was like, I can't fit it in my bag. And I'm like, I'm still thinking about it when I get home. Maybe I'll pick her up and order her. And I said it'll be a bonus if I don't have to pay taxes on it. So I get home a couple days later. I'm like, I really want this. Of course, I have to be smart. I did just buy a Sarah wallet. I kind of looked at my slush fund and I have enough to buy it. So I was like, I'm going to go ahead and order it. And lo and behold, no sales tax. So super exciting. So I couldn't fit it in my bag and I saved sales tax. So I'm pretty excited about that. So I also want to talk about the price. So this bag obviously is very comparable to the Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM, except I like it better because the handles actually fold all the way down because they're on a metal ring instead of attached just leather to leather. And I also love the price, and I wrote this down, did a little bit of research. Now these numbers may be slightly off, don't come at me. But in 2019, a Louis Vuitton Neverfull MM was $1,390. In 2022, that same bag is $2,030. So that's a huge increase. I couldn't find the exact price of the Ophidia in 2019, but I watched a few YouTube videos from that time, and it sounds to me like people were paying about $1,250. So let's just estimate $1,250 in 2019. In 2022, when I purchased this bag in April of 2022, and when I'm filming this, $1,390. About $140 increase for this over a 3-year period. Louis Vuitton, what, $700+ increase? I mean, I don't mean to be that person because I love Louis, but Gucci, you're not, increasing your prices for, just to make more money. This increase to me seems fairly modest. I'll give you my money for this bag. So that's what I did. So I will say this bag is very slouchy. There's no structure to it. A little bit different from the Neverfull, and I'm a little bit nervous. It's like one piece of canvas, and it's kind of folded in the corner, so I'm a little bit nervous about that, but I'm pretty careful with my bag, so I think we'll be okay. But what I'm going to do is wait to use her until I have my bag organizer, which I ordered one on Amazon. I was having trouble finding one exactly for the Ophidia. It's not as mainstream and popular yet. I think it will be, as the Neverfull. But the size is very close to the MM, so I ordered a Neverfull MM organizer, and I'm going to see if it'll work. But yes, I'm very excited. I'm going to do a review on this bag probably at some point, but I just wanted to share it because I have not been this excited for a bag in the absolute longest time. I am obsessed with her. She is beautiful. So, thank you for watching my first Gucci unboxing. I'm very excited. I wanted to savor the moment. Like I said, I'll do a review on the bag once I have some time to use her and all of that stuff. So stay tuned for that. And, thank you so much for watching my channel. Please like and subscribe and comment. I love to read comments from you guys. Let me know your thoughts on the Gucci. Tips on this bag if you own one. Let me know how to care for it. If there's something I need to know to be careful with, I'd greatly appreciate that. And, maybe this will be a start of a Gucci collection. They had a lot of their bags with this navy blue print. and I'll pop some up if I can find them. I also thought about maybe someday trying to find a wallet. So we will just see. But thank you again for watching. I really appreciate it. Please share. Please subscribe. I'm really trying to grow this channel. I want to keep producing these videos for you guys. So if you can subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. And again, thank you so much. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.